Hey guys, welcome to When There Was Talent. A little different this time. Well, obviously I'm a Joe Satriani fan, but um, I didn't think of looking through all. I listen to a lot of different music, a ton of different music, all kinds of genres, and I never thought of I listened to quite a bit of Satriani in the last, I don't know, let's just say year. And I never thought of going into all of his albums. I was like pretty much stuck on maybe two or three albums. And so I typed up, you can do this too on YouTube and you can find it all in one spot. Type up Joe Satriani, all albums, and you'll get like 249 songs. So that's what I did, and I came across this. I hadn't heard this in a long time. I'm like, wow, no, I don't think anyone has done this. I didn't look, but I'm pretty sure. That it isn't. I will look afterward, though. This song absolutely deserves to be done. And you know what? The other version of this. So the live version is much better than the studio version that I've heard, anyways. And when I was a child, when I was 12 or 13 years old. No, wait, I couldn't have been 12 or 13, could I? I think it said this is out in 1998, and I was older then. But I was certainly listening to this very young. And kind of lost my track of mind there. But anyways, this is worth doing. This one's worth doing. Let's take a look. And just so you know, I'm just going to read someone's review, because when you type up Joe Satriani Time Machine comes up. And so this is Crystal Planet, and I believe it said it was 1998, so I couldn't have been a child with this one. But I certainly remember that, though. There are a lot of Joe Satriani songs, so anyways, guys, let's take a look and then listen to it. Alright, so let's look at this. I had to look to see when it was released. This guy says it's December 31st, 1997. And so what I was thinking, when I was 12 or 13, I was more like 1990, so, because I'm 45 now, so obviously this guy favors Joe Satriani, but I kind of agree with him. Like I said, he's got a ton of songs. Yeah, the other place said 1998, March 31st. Or March, anyways, I'm not going to go back because that'll have to do another clip. So look at what he's saying here. He's saying the sound is 10, the lyrics are 10, overall impression 10, reviewers score 10. Wow. I don't know. Okay, that's based on 30, I don't know. Users score 9.3, that's pretty good if there's 39 votes. But who else but Satriani fans would come here, right? How many anti-Satriani fans do you know? So, sound 10. Joe Satriani is one of the living playing guitar legends, absolutely. And it's clearly apparent on this CD. The sound of the CD is awesome, though I've heard someone say that it should be remastered. I agree. So what I just said there, it didn't sound good. But the live version absolutely does. So they probably had some crappy earphones, because this sound is great. Awesome, mind-blowing guitar by Joe. And reed bass and drums all throughout. Lyrics, there are no lyrics, of course, just pure guitar. Even without words, you get a feel for the song. And strangely enough, that's what it is about Satriani songs. It's a journey, right? Strangely enough, the song doesn't. I don't play guitar, okay? I wish that I had gotten into that type of thing, but I just never did. As the guitar provides, I give the lyrics a 5. Listen to Satriani, and you'll see what I mean. Put on Not of This Earth, and you'll see. Put on Flying in a Blue Dream, and you'll see. Put this on, and you'll see. Overall impression, 10. I've heard Satriani before, but this was the first CD of his that I bought. In my opinion, all his songs are fantastic. No fillers. Any of his CDs are worth the money. He's a guitar genius and writes fantastic music. I would almost call it fantasy music. Most impressive songs for me: Up in the Sky, Lights of Heaven, Time. I can't even remember all the names, man. I'd like Crystal Planet, A Train of Angels, Jupiter in Mind. I highly recommend this album to any guitar lover. If it was stolen, I would buy it again. And some others as well. Each song is so detailed and intricate that you discover something new every time you listen. I give this song a strong 5, and I recommend it to others also. So that's pretty good. I don't see, like when it comes to Satriani, one song could be completely different from the next. I think you know that, and that's just it. One song you may really not like, but it's just, I don't know. I wouldn't say I like every single song, right? But he's an amazing guitar player, and I believe his own genre that he made up. So remember, this is live. That's not booing, by the way. They're saying stew. Like, honestly, who makes who makes sounds like that? How many people do you know, especially beginning a concert like that? I just think that's crazy the way he plays. And the beginning of that song almost sounded like an Egyptian intro. Such a like a soft introduction, eh? Just like a build-up. I find actually what he's doing in this quite rare. He's working it nice and slow right through the beats. I said this in another, I believe it was in another Joe Satriani song, that probably of any artist I know or have heard anyways, and as far as the good ones, that's pretty much all of them, but I find he's the king of being able to, like what he did there at the very beginning. He started it off like just so eased in, so slow, and then built up a tempo, right? He built up a tempo, and what he does with the beat is, at one time I actually thought that there was no drummer and that it was just him, and it was just like an automatic drummer when I was young, seriously. And what he does is he builds it up to a climax, right? It just keeps building, building, building after going for so long with a slow build up. And then he builds it up real high and he eases it down. He's the king of going in and out of those. In usual songs, you'll see that happen, a maximum of like 3 times. He'll do it throughout the whole song. That's why I find Joe Satriani amazing. That goes to show how much imagination he has. Wow, man. I don't even want to stop. That's crazy. I love that sound. Sorry, I'm mixing up with my mute buttons sometimes here. It does make a difference. I think another thing and I know you didn't want me to stop it there, but I have to speak because I'll probably forget all of what I want to say by the end. He's able to keep it. Here's another thing that's different. And I'm not saying another guitarist can't do this, like Eddie Van Halen or something like that, right? But he is the king of this. He can bring it up, like I said, but what I didn't say before is he can keep, so imagine building, right? Imagine building up a climax, first going slow, right? Real slow. Then he builds it whenever he wants, and then he doesn't just go up and then it's finished and go down. Sometimes he does that, but listen to this. You're going to have to go through the song. That's why I let it play. He can do a climax and make that climax on a plateau. You get what I mean? He can keep that climax going. That's crazy. And then he knows exactly when to let go. And then he can build it up again. I'll back that up just a tiny bit because it's the best part of the song. That's pretty cool. You tell me you've heard better. Then he just lets it lead off. Do you see what he's doing? The ending is matching the beginning. That Egyptian guitar sound. Wow, that's mastery, man. This is the reason I have this channel, for music like this. And you know what the reality is? I won't get more than 100 hits for this. I make them if they're good. That's pretty much the bottom line. I'm not going to make a Taylor Swift video commentation. I'm going to give that in a second, but I wanted to replay just this part because I don't know. I thought that was absolutely amazing, and I actually hadn't heard it in that way. I have been listening to it in the last couple days, and that was my oven. And so let's take another listen to this before I comment. How does he do that? He plays... It sounds like he plays two different sounds at once. And I heard somebody say that to me before 20 years ago. Let's just say I'm totally not into rap. What to say about this, you know? And I say that because, and I say that, you know, like about Taylor Swift and all those things, and some of those people do have talent, you know that, right? That some of them can really sing. But when it comes to writing a song, writing this piece, how do you do that? Number one, you can't just have a good guitar player. You have to have one heck of an imaginative mind. And I have a really artistic mind myself, and that's why I wish I would have learn guitar because I think I would have been able to create some songs, and I can only imagine how fun it is to do it. Can you imagine? I don't know. I don't know. So what would I say about this song? To be honest, like, as much as I like Flying in a Blue Dream and Not of This Earth, I'm speaking of the ones that really give me an amazing feeling. Like that, that rush, you know what I'm talking about, right? That's why I replayed that part. This has to be at the top of Joe Satriani songs, this one. And no doubt he's probably, he's just as good anywhere he goes, right? This is a live version. So I'll reiterate what I said. The way he built that song up, right? He makes it like an opera piece, really, because the beginning, it sounded like Egyptian type. You would have to hear it yourself, but he knows well enough to. So he played it very slowly, and he made all these different sounds coming in, and then he built it up ever so slowly, and I mean in a long piece. But what he does in the very end is the same thing. He puts aside 2 minutes for the end of the song to do the same thing, winding down and ending up with the same sound. I think that's really cool. Like I said, I love his riffs. They're absolutely amazing. Just the way that he can keep a climax. He can make as many as he wants in a song. Let's just put it that way. Some of his songs are long, and you damn well know he can go 15 minutes just like this. But how many people pay attention to a song that long, right? So I would, but anyways, to me, he's a king of certainly the top of playing guitar, right? Playing guitar skill. In my choice, my kind of favorite music, yes, I think he is the top. And when I looked, you can see my last video of Eruption of Eddie Van Halen. It's right, they're right beside each other, but these are different genres. Like I said, Joe Satriani has his own type of thing. That's why he's so popular and it's still going. So the fact that he's able to build it up to the max, right? And what he does is he gets up to that max, and it's not like it goes killer and then he drops it. He lets it go. It plateaus. Crazy. And then he brings it down just as quick as he started it, and he goes on another build, and he can do whatever he wants. That's what I see with Joe Satriani. I think that's a fair explanation. But guys, please subscribe. Please like, because that more people see it that way, and then I get more subs that way. It helps me. So if you like this, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.